Hello everyone, I hope everyone had a nice week. Today is the 7th week of our coding class. So we've been talking about what logic is, what programming is, what coding is. We talked about also inputs and outputs, and we also talked about if and else statements and how to use them in coding. So today we're not going to talk about anything new, but we'll be talking about how to implement all this in the new Make app. And also we'll talk about the homework that I gave last week, which is about how to create traffic light with switches. Okay, so first we'll talk about Make app updates. And after that, we'll show you how to do traffic light with switches. All right, let's get to it. All right, so let's talk about the new app. So if you haven't, please bring your phone or your tablets, whichever, and make sure you download and update Make app. And as you can see here, you can see that it's been updated a lot. And first, what I want to share with you is coding game, okay? So let's go to coding game. All right, so in this game, there are 3 different games you can play, but let's play Pincasso first, okay? So I think I talked about this game a long time ago, but let me show you an example of how to do this in detail, okay? So Pincasso game, your goal is to see what uh, the instructor drew or painted, and you are supposed to try to mimic what the professor did, okay? All right, so I guess we have 3 rows of red blocks, and then you have to change to new block, a new row, and then paint 3 more red blocks, right? So you have these 2 executions you can do, coloring page and line down. So first, I think we should color, right? Now, which color should we choose? Well, according to this, it's red, right? So let's simulate, run simulation, let's run it. Now, do you see what happened? Our penguin only painted 1 block of red because that was our instruction, right? So let's try different things. We want 3, right? And then let's run simulation. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, 3 blocks. But we want 3 more, right? But before that, we have to line down, right? And then 3 more. 2. Oops. 2. Come on. We got this. Oh, I am struggling. There we go. And 1 more. And let's run simulation. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, next level. Now, here we have different colors. It's same thing. We color the paint cell, color one cell, but each color will be different. Green and blue. That's not blue. And run simulation. And there we go. How easy is it? Very easy. Next level. I'm not going to do it anymore, but you get the point, right? So you can try this. Later on, it gives you really tough ones. Not because it's really tough, but it's time consuming. But this is a great way to start, okay? But personally, I like another game, Algorithm Travel with Squirrel. I have introduced this game before, but I'm going to do it again more formally, okay? So with more time. So basically, all these games are about finding the algorithm, and the main goal is to collect stars, or I don't know, like coins, I think. So you can read through the tutorial. I'm not going to do that. There we go. So this button means go forward, okay? I click, and then you see it, right? I click again. That means go forward, and then go forward, and then the star sign, or what do you call this? Lightning sign, I guess? Energy sign. That means collect the coin if there is one, okay? And then you can simulate this, walk, and collect. Okay, perfect. Well done. Good job. Thank you. All right, now we have learned a new command, and that is turning around. Because if you look at the squirrel right now, it's facing the wrong direction. If the squirrel goes forward, then the squirrel will go to the water, and that's not what we want. So you want to turn clockwise. Clockwise? Okay, good job. So watch. Do you see that? It turned around. One more time. Turned around. Good. After turning around, what should this squirrel do? Go forward, go forward, go forward. How many times? 3 times. 1, oops, I should reset, and then 1, 2, 3. So that means clockwise, forward, forward, forward. Let's play it. Forward, forward, forward. Good job. Now what should we do next? Think about it. Yeah, we should turn around, and then forward, forward, step, step, and collect. Right? Forward, 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 turn around, forward, forward, and then collect the coin. Good job. Right? Now, as you play along with this, you will see multiple coins like this, and you're able to turn around clockwise or counterclockwise. Well, actually, this is clockwise, this is counterclockwise. I'm sorry. So you should do it. Now, your goal is to try to get all the coins first, but try to get them in most efficient way. As you can see here, you have up to 12 instructions, right? But sometimes you don't have to use them all, just like step number 2. Now I'm going to show you up to stage number 3, because I believe that up to stage number 3, it's pretty easy to do. But if you already got it, you can fast forward to the coding section. But for now, let's think about this together. So the squirrel has to get this first coin. So there are multiple ways to do it, but I think the best way is to just go forward and turn around in counterclockwise and go forward. So forward, counterclockwise, and go forward. And if you simulate this, there you go. And that's exactly where we want. And then at that point, I want to collect. Okay. And after that, you can go forward again, right? And you'll see. By the way, feel free to check, collect, go forward. And then from here, what does the squirrel have to do? Has to turn around clockwise. So reset, clockwise, forward, and collect. And there you go. Collect, forward, turn around, collect. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So blah, blah, blah. So this one is jumping. I mean, it will show you what jumping is. I'll show you here, and then I'll end this algorithm game. So when you face a cliff, when you have spring, it will jump. Okay. But what if you want to go to the next jump or next hill? Well, you can't simply do it twice. I'll show you why. Because it's facing the wrong way, right? So reset, and then if you click here, it will go away. So once the squirrel gets here, it has to turn around counterclockwise, and then jump again, and there we go. Turn around and jump, right? And then there we go. Now, if you want to go back down, right? I'll show you how to go back down. What you have to do is you have to jump back down. So we'll watch this slowly. Jump, turn, jump, turn, and jump. So yeah, you don't have to come down, but in later, if you do have to come down from the higher ground, you have to jump. Now this game gets really tough, okay? Maybe around like 31, I believe, maybe even like 20s. But at least try to do up to 10, but it's not like I'm not giving you as a homework, but I want you to try this for real, because next time we meet on Zoom, if you had any trouble finding the best answer, we certainly can talk about this during our discussion group, okay? All right, now let's talk about the traffic light. For your homework, you're supposed to use project here. So let's go to project. And we're supposed to create something new, right? So it's not one of this, right? So you're supposed to create your own project, right? So let's add in. So we can say, hey, what can we say? Traffic light switch, okay? Well, I spelled it wrong. Maybe I can fix it. Switch, there we go, okay. And you'll see a bunch of things here. You'll see every possible options you have in Make App, okay? So it's good to go through this so you see what kind of controls you have. Now, I'm going to show you how to build the traffic lights with switch. Now, in order to show you this, I will go to the laboratory. You don't have to, but I'll show you from here so that you can see what's going on. Circuit assembly, so that everyone can follow along, right? All right. So we're gonna have our Arduino board, and we're gonna have our breadboard. So at one of the negative points, make sure it connects to the ground. I don't think we have to connect the power. Yeah. All right. So the switches, right? One side is connected to the negative side. This is a negative row. And switch for green is connected to number 8. And for the yellow is 9, red number 11. All right. All right. Now, using this, let's go and build our code, okay? So let's go to the project. And my project, traffic light with switch. And let's do it. We need a bunch of if and else statements. So plus. So what we need is we need if and else, right? If the green switch is on, we want to turn on green light. So we can say, we can find switch. If what? Our input, right? Where's the input? From the input, you can find here button here, right? Do you see that? Pull up resistor button pin, this one, right? And if you remember our drawing, we said number, I forgot to be honest. Let me look it up. Number 8. So number 8 is pressed, which is for green. And we'll say the LED light. What is LED light? LED light. What number is green light? We said the green light is number 5. So we can say number 5 is on. Now, if not, what should we say? We should say, hey, turn it off, right? Now, we can copy paste the whole thing because what we need is what? We need everything, right? Everything. This is for red, okay? This is for red. Now, so once you build the schematic that I've shown you, let's try this out and see what if it works or not, okay? Now, I'll be right back. So this is the one that I've shown you on the screen. So I built it accordingly. And you can do the same thing, okay? I said there will be green, yellow, red, and here are they. And also I used these pin numbers from number 5 to number 10, where 5 to 7 is green, red, yellow, red, and 8, green, 9, 10 is like green, yellow, red switches, okay? Now I'm about to upload the coding to the board, and I'm going to do that, and you'll see the red blinking sign here. Beep, beep, beep. Message received. All right, so now this should work. When I press on the button that I want, it will turn on. For example, let the cars go. Let's do yellow. Let's do green. Let's do green, and so on. Now, obviously it works, but you see that this is not practical for what? Actual traffic light, right? So next time, what we're going to do is we're going to think about how to improve this so that it actually works a lot better than this. So now you have seen that this code works, and of course you have seen that it's not practical to have such traffic light. So next time, like I said before, we'll talk about a better way to make a smarter traffic light using different methods, using switch, and also using ultrasonic sensor. And feel free to go through this project. So if you go to here, yes, I'm sure. Oh, I forgot to say it's okay. it's okay. Feel free to go through these examples because we will not be able to go through all this together. But please do so because in each project, for example, here, this is the one that uses a dot matrix. Guess what? It will tell you how to do it. It shows you how to do it. It shows you how to do block coding as an example. And you can follow this along and I guess try it. Yeah, it's all about exploration, so I strongly urge you to explore as much as possible, okay? So, see you next week. Bye-bye.